Snow is coming, winter is already here. This calls for a snow-filled, cool, and fun ski trip, doesn't it? And for that, what better place is there than Europe? So we've come up with a list of the best European ski resorts. Let's find out where you're going this winter. Number 1. Val Thorens in France. If you love to party, the Val Thorens ski resort in France will be your go-to solution. This place has all the perks you would expect a killer resort to have. It's not just a ski resort, but actually a complete hub where you can find some of the best restaurants and bars. One of the best things about this resort is that it's filled with snow in November and December, so you'll never be disappointed after making a plan. It's also been nominated and selected as one of the world's best ski resorts. And not just one time, but 7 times. So yeah, it's safe to say it's the best of all European ski resorts. Number 2. Courchevel in France. Courchevel in France is one of the largest areas for skiing in the world. This area is known as the Three Valleys. This resort stands out because of its Michelin star dining experience. So you don't have to play it rough when you're up there skiing. After you come back from your experience of a tiring ski day, you can relax in the luxury room and then have a kick-ass dinner. Another great thing about the skiing resort is that it has excellent snow conditions, so you won't be disappointed with the terrain and amount of snow. And the best part? The resort is lined up with beautiful trees. The scenery is beautiful, and that ultimately means that it's the perfect location for your Instagram selfie. And for all the daredevils out there, there's also an opportunity for you to explore the Olympic ski jump. Number 3. St. Anton in Austria. St. Anton in Austria is the perfect place for you if you're an expert in skiing. It's not particularly good for people unaware of how skiing works. So if you're planning on going here, polish your skills before you come. Otherwise, you might end up in the hospital. With 305 kilometers of piste for you to explore, the best part is that it has state-of-the-art lifts available, so you won't have to wait for queues to start your day. Besides that, the snow conditions are also perfect, with enough powder for the powder heads. Although the afternoon sun can melt a bit of snow, you can always get more of it later, and the perfect skiing conditions if you go up. Number 4. Zermatt in Switzerland. Switzerland! Who wouldn't want to come here for a holiday? But what if you get to ski in that serene environment? What's better than that? Zermatt in Switzerland is famous for its majestic views. Although it is on the pricier side, if you can afford to pay the bills here, you'll remember this experience for the rest of your life. If you land in Geneva, it'll take you around 4 hours to reach here. But once you are here, you don't need to worry about anything. There's food, there's comfort, and there's snow for you to enjoy. And for the track, you can enjoy a snowy path of 300 plus kilometers. It's not like you're gonna cover all that, but we won't underestimate you either. Number 5. Val d'Isère in France. France seems to be the most popular place for skiing, and for all the right reasons. Val d'Isère, France is the perfect ski resort for people looking for off-piste skiing and après. Although beginners might struggle with skiing here, it's an excellent place for an intermediate, advanced, and pro skiing experience. You can enjoy the perfect long winding reds and cruisy blues. And the best part about coming here is that you'll find plenty of luxurious hotels in the same vicinity. So when you're done with skiing, you can enjoy the nightlife here for the perfect holiday. Number 6. St. Moritz in Switzerland. If you want to enjoy the best skiing experience on this earth and you don't have a strict budget, then St. Moritz in Switzerland is the place to be. You can land at the Zurich airport and then go straight to the resort. It'll take you about 4 hours from the airport to the resort, so don't forget to book a comfortable car. This place has gathered lots of popularity because of its heritage. But you know what the best part about it is? This place has hosted 2 Winter Olympic Games and 5 Alpine Ski World Championships. So you know you've got a lot to brag about once you've done skiing here. Celebrity spot, right? Previously, the high tea bars were criticized by professionals, but now they've been replaced by chairlifts. So you'll be looked after once you arrive here. Number 7. Cortina d'Ampezzo in Italy. Do you want to go to Italy and enjoy a wonderful skiing experience, but also happen to have a fondness for pasta? Well, Cortina d'Ampezzo in Italy is all that you need. You can land at Venice Airport and it'll take you about 3 hours to reach your destination, where you can have the time of your life. Cortina d'Ampezzo in Italy is also known as the Queen of the Dolomites. It's also famous for its perfect blend of snow and sunny weather. So if you want to go skiing but are also a sun lover, this is the place to be. And guess what? In 2026, this place will host the Winter Olympics. So this is your chance to enjoy a peaceful time here, because after the games are over, the resort will be crowded. Number 8. Maribel in France. Maribel in France is a full-on package for people who want to experience a picturesque skiing experience. We know you must be asking, why? Well, it's because this town is situated amidst a serene woodland. But don't get distracted by the views and keep your eyes on the ground, so you don't fall and break your head while skiing. Maribel in France is also home to luxurious hotels and state-of-the-art facilities for people who want a good holiday experience. This space is perfect for people who ski at an intermediate level. The weather remains good throughout the winter, so there won't be any bad weather conditions. It might rain a bit, but always look up the weather report before you book your spot. That's common sense, right? Number 9. Courchevel in Austria. Courchevel in Austria is a world-famous resort that'll help you experience one of the best holidays in your life. From the Innsbruck airport, it'll take you around 2 hours to reach your destination. So, you'll have to book a car from the airport to the resort unless you don't have someone else picking you up. And the good news is that it's a suitable spot for people who are not great at skiing. So, if it's your first time with skiing, it's better that you opt for Courchevel in Austria. Also, it's perfect for people who are afraid of heights. The altitude of this resort is not that high, but don't worry, it has the best snow conditions even with this altitude. And for all the people who love to go on luxurious holidays, you can book many 5-star hotels in the vicinity. And the nightlife here is lit, so enjoy skiing with your friends during the day, and at night you can hit the bars for a party. Number 10. Soldan in Austria. If you're in Austria but can't manage to travel for hours, you can always hop on to Soldan in Austria. From the Innsbruck airport, it'll take you around 50 minutes to reach your destination. Also, it's good for beginners but excellent for intermediates. One of the best parts about being in Soldan is that you'll get to see 2 glaciers while skiing, and they're so beautiful that they just hit the spot. But you know what the most exciting part about it is? If you're not a fan of winters, you can even go as early as September, as the snow will be there waiting for you to experience an amazing skiing holiday. Even we're feeling the cold now. So we'll leave you to decide where you want to go. Always make the decision based on how good your skills are, because some of these places will have hard terrains, and if you're an intermediate or beginner, you won't be able to enjoy anything. And that's all from today, you all. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and smash the subscribe button. And we'll be back with another such video.